Hey, what's going? Oh, girl, wait. Ooh. That was a cat on the floor. I gotta get this room together. What's going on, YouTube? Something ain't right. You high, you too high.
Wait.
What?
Oh no, this is yours. Yeah, this is yours, and this is mine.
I just told you it wasn't mine.
Yeah, this is mine because it won't come all the way up. Sorry.
Sorry about that. What's going on, YouTube? It's Kevin and Makael. We are celebrating 4 years of the Skorpion show today. Talking about 4 years. 4 years ago, it actually was raining on this day too, and it was a Friday. And
Oh my God, it was raining. Because
Sure
I remember it was raining so hard. Eddie actually came to pick me up, him and a group of people, and they had to take me home because I had gotten soaked and wet, and I had to go home to take a shower and change because that night we would spend the night over Eddie's house. And I never knew that 4 years later I'd be sitting here, hundreds of videos later, all these celebrities later.
Yes.
I just thought I was coming 4 years ago to have an argument with you about Beyonce and Janet Jackson, and then that would be the end of it.
Mm-hmm. But it's been a... Oh, that was your phone number. Okay.
Yeah, that's...
It's been a fun journey for 4 years. Each year it just gets better, and I'm so excited. I don't even know everything to say. It's just that we just doing it. We just fucking doing it, and I'm proud. And I'm really about to take a shot of Patron. But yes, I'm really proud of us. Just the love you guys have shown us through Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, writing personal emails. You know, I just thank you guys so much. Somebody wrote me an email like a couple weeks ago, and they were watching that video that we did in December with Dennis, and I was just, you know, I didn't understand where you guys are coming from, because I was coming from my own standpoint.
Wait, say that again? What?
I was saying remember when we did the video in December about the abuse and everything?
And Dennis was here? Okay,
yeah, Dennis was here, and that video caused a lot of controversy, like one of our worst thumbs downs video ever. You know, because in my opinion. But I was just saying in that video, you know, you don't have to let people do that to you. You don't have to take that. Get up, find the strength, and get out. And a girl was in an abusive relationship, and she told me how she remembered me saying that in the video, and she went out and got help, and she left that relationship. So it was just stories like that, you know, people write us all the time. If someone is going through a death in the family, or somebody got cheated on, somebody, just anything sad happened to them, you know, they could just turn us on and watch us for hours and hours, because I don't watch us for hours and hours. But just be having those Skorpion Show marathons. So, you know, just thank you so much for thinking of us. Thank you for, you know, tweeting our videos, sharing our videos, you know, just doing every damn thing. I truly appreciate it. And this past year, you know, I felt that, you know, bigger things are gonna happen. Like each year it just gets better. Now, you know, I don't know. I want you can start talking.
No, go ahead. So you weren't finished.
I want to start eating. I'm sorry.
Well, that's one thing that ain't changed. He just eats and eats and eats.
You know, man.
You know, today I started my cleansing diet.
What diet? I mean, what cleansing diet?
I'm going to cleanse everything. Nothing
for
but
7 days?
Yeah, nothing but fruits and vegetables and water. Even though I did have
you're juicing.
I had a little Chinese food today. But that's because I was starving, because all I had was fruits and vegetables earlier today.
So how you want to do it? You need to eat fruit salads and stuff.
I know. Well, that was just my last.
Okay, that's how it starts.
Yeah.
Today it starts, and then it just messes up.
No, it's not gonna mess up, because after today, that was my last. What's that?
Okay. So
I had my last burger. I had my last pizza. Not today, because I eat all like that. But I just had my last everything, and so I'm gonna see how this goes for the next week.
You should treat yourself to Wendy's tonight.
No, I haven't had Wendy's since January.
I don't know
like
why.
Wendy's. Now I've had fast food at other places, but Wendy's I haven't had since January.
It's
because I was going to Wendy's so often that I was like, I have to stop going here. So I was able to do it.
Well, I could tell because you haven't farted like that on the show in a minute. So thank you, Jesus, because y'all know when Wendy come up in him, this is so nasty. But yeah,
I'm human.
Let me tell y'all, last year I said it was going to get even bigger. Now, I do know I said, oh yeah, and we will be signed, and we will be this. But you know what? After a certain amount of time, I said to myself, I'm not ready. I'm still working on myself, but I know that I'm not all 100% there. Like if you pay attention to our videos, like if we interviewing someone, sometimes I can still be nervous, and I don't know. I know why. It's just that they be in front of my face, and now I get a chance to talk to them, and I can't really say all the words I want to say. Get out of here, because I want to be so.
I don't live here.
I want to be. I can't even sit straight. I'm so excited. I can't even say everything I want to say right, because I want to make sure that I'm saying it right. So, hopefully in this new season, in this new year that we got coming up, I will get very much better at it. Just the love the celebrities have shown on Twitter, Missy Elliott, now Brandy's my new friend and everything.
We're talking about 106 Apart.
Yeah, 106 Apart is okay. So y'all know we went there last year. Last year we went there with the Braxtons, and shout out to the Braxtons. Their new season starts tomorrow, which is 2.5 season. But we went there, but we had to go through all the security and the ID checks, and we did go through the backpack check.
When,
but
yesterday?
No, last time.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's like it was raining bad. It's like really. The guards and stuff, they're on their job. They're making sure you filled out your forms. They go through your backpack. If anything that you're not supposed to have in that room, you can't take. You got to trash it or you got to go home. Either one. Make up your mind. And then they have you in a room and they tell you all the do's and don'ts. Some of the parts was funny. Some of the parts were not. But you can tell that he's going by a script. When you go up there, basically your job is to clap. Sit down, stand up, sit here, go here, dance there. But it was just fun, and I was looking at that teleprompter, because you know Roxy and Brandon was reading from the teleprompter. I was looking at that teleprompter like, I can do this. I can fucking do this. So who knows? I might sign up for that 106 Park to search. Because I was just sitting there. It's just you being yourself and reading a damn teleprompter. You know, it can't be that hard. It can't be. Why are you looking at me like that? Okay, I'm gonna be honest. The only thing I think about.
Okay, I was about to say.
I can't read the teleprompter.
We all can.
The only thing
it's just about reading the teleprompter.
I know, but the only thing I'm thinking about is
you also have to know
the confidence and everything. And
exactly, because when they read their teleprompter, it's not as if they're reading the teleprompter.
That's right.
They make it as so they're actually saying it to you.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? We all know how you get in certain situations. You clam up. Like a virgin at a prison rodeo.
I don't understand why.
Okay?
I
don't know.
I didn't need a drink or anything yesterday.
Me, I don't know if I would be able to do that, only because I'm the type of person that I don't get nervous. I just go off script. I start making my own stuff.
Yeah.
Wait, I was supposed to read that? Oh, I didn't know that.
But it's you know, I'm ready for us to start doing more stuff. I want to start doing. I really want to go to 5 days a week. I know Makael can't do it, but I really want to go to 5 days. I don't know when the hell it's going to happen, but I got to do it.
I'll tell you when it happens.
What?
When we get off of YouTube.
Yeah.
Because then I won't have my regular job anymore. I'll have this.
Yeah.
And then we'll be making that
money. That's what I'm about. Like, I'm really like, I got to get this website popping. If you have experience in blogging, and you are an opinionated person, and you know how to type and blog correctly.
What happened to the first 2 websites you came out with?
The website is still up. I just gotta get shit on there. So I need a team. I realize that I can't do everything by myself. I cannot do that. And I've been wanting to blog, and you know when you blog, you gotta be up like 4 o'clock in the morning, and you barely have a life, and you need a team to get out there and blog. You work 5 days a week. So you can't be up there blogging and physical plant. So, you know, you can't be doing all of that. Yeah. So I need maybe like a team of 3 people that's willing to start out as volunteers, and then, you know, maybe you have a job on the Skorpion show running the blog. But I got to get myself together first. And right now, I am not together. I got to get myself into a groove. So
I can't wait to see this girl.
What girl?
My friend just texted me. Make a long story short, excuse me because I don't want to whisper, but it's just this girl had the nerves to go around telling people that used to go to my church years ago that I didn't grow up with my parents and that I had a rough childhood. Khalif was just texting me and saying that this girl, because me and him know the same girl, and I guess when he came to my church one day, she was there, and so they saw each other, and and she doesn't go to my church anymore, but she's related to some of the people that go to my church. And so Khalif said, yeah, she told some girl that, and some girl told, his friend told him, and he said, he was arguing with the girl saying, no, that's not true. That's not true.
But
I guess maybe because I was always with my grandma, because that's who she always saw me with. But sweetheart, I was always with my grandmother on the weekend.
But you didn't even got to explain yourself.
I was about to say, I live with my mother and father every day from Monday through Friday.
But excuse me, I heard too many stories about your parents, and
Yeah, exactly.
Hello.
But you know what? I guess maybe to her, I didn't live with my parents because I was always going to church with my grandmother. But that's just one day out of the week that you saw me, sweetheart. And who told you that because you know who I want to go to. I want to go to her aunt who goes to the church and say, sweetheart, let me pull you to the side real quick. I heard your niece was going around telling people this. I don't appreciate that. Because A, that's not true. And B, she don't know me. The last time she saw me before 2012 was in 1994 when my grandmother died. So how dare she say that I didn't grow up with my parents and that they didn't raise me?
That's probably what she heard her parents saying.
But how could she hear her parents say that when my mother and father never came to church? So how would you know if who I grew up with? You see what I'm saying? How would you know that? I love my grandmother to death, but my grandmother did not raise me. My mother and father raised me. I went to my grandma, like most kids, I went to my grandmother's house on the weekend. And that's when my mother and father wanted to get my ass out of the house. Okay. Get his ass out of the house for the weekend.
It's bad.
Okay? That's what all parents do. Send him to the grandmother's house.
Out the house.
Out the house. Anyway, yeah. Oh, I can't. And I saw her one day downtown. I guess she works downtown. I can't wait to run into her.
Yeah.
So surely I ain't gonna be rude. I'm gonna say, sweetheart, yeah, I heard somebody report to my attention that you going around telling people.
Makael ain't gonna say that.
What?
He gonna go off.
Oh, I was about to say.
He's gonna go off.
No, I'm not gonna go off. You know why I'm not gonna go off? Because I want to hear exactly what it is that she heard and who she heard it from. You see what I'm saying? And if I go off, then she ain't gonna tell me everything.
But that is still not right for her to be
for her to go around
and
saying that. Why would you tell somebody that? That's not even true. You see what I'm saying? Like, why would you do that? Oh, I can't.
Ooh, poor thing. Poor.
Yeah, I feel sorry for her. And I dare to go back and tell her aunt. Guess what he had to say to me? And I dare her aunt to come up to me and say, I heard you say, yes, I did. You don't know me like that. The last time you saw me before this year was in '94. So how can you tell somebody that? And then he said that the girl had the nerve to argue with the girl and say, yes, because he had a hard childhood and he didn't.
What was so hard? Was the ass whooping?
That was hard. Because my mother and father used to whoop my ass. But other than that, I could do any damn thing. I just couldn't be disrespectful to adults. That's all.
Yes.
That's just like when I read stuff on YouTube that ain't true. And people be saying, leaving in the comments, yeah, because so-and-so no. And I just be like, that is not true. Why would you say?
That's just how some people get by.
But why would you say that? Like, I don't even know what would tempt somebody to utter those words. Oh, he didn't, and you don't even know me like that to say that. Yeah, we went to the same church, but you don't know me like this to say something like that. Why would you say that? She lucky she don't go to church no more, to that church no more. Oh, because this Sunday, I would have been there.
Grab that microphone.
Right and early.
And I'm going to be there this Sunday, too. I'm going to be there.
And I had the nerves to speak this past Sunday. I had to get up and speak. Anyway, back to what you were doing.
Yeah, like I said.
Yeah.
I really just gotta get myself in order. Get myself together. And I'm not there yet. First of all, look at these same bags that's in my bed, Makael. They're still there since Monday. It's Wednesday. Okay.
So where did you sleep at?
I know I pushed them up the there.
Oh. To say you slept on top of the bag?
Fuck no, I ain't got time for that.
That's what you call lazy if you did that.
Yeah, but you know that blogging world, I'm really scared of the blogging world. I'm really, really scared. And I know I can't do it by myself. So, you know, hopefully, you know, some of you guys can start sending me emails so that way I can start seeing who would be good. Or maybe we'll do a video search to find out who could be the next volunteers for the website, and that way we can pick them that way. But you must be opinionated but not rude.
Like you.
Like Makael.
No, I'm not rude.
Okay, you can't be having Brandy all scared to meet you and stuff. Okay? You can't.
on. Just read my face.
So yes, and I'm just, man, I gotta give a shout out to Tamar because Tamar did a big thing for us.
What she do?
When
Recently?
we went, no, not recently.
I'm gonna say because I ain't know nothing about
Oh,
it.
did you just? Tamar, he just tried you. Tamar, what she done for me lately?
No, I'm just saying.
So no.
So no, I'm just saying because I didn't know what if he's on now because he's this on now.
No.
I was unaware of it.
No.
That's what I was saying. I wasn't aware. Okay, go ahead.
But earlier this year, Vincent had a birthday party, and we weren't the host, but we did host that little area. What you call that little area? I don't know what it's called. But whatever.
Little foyer.
Yeah.
When they came in.
Yeah, we stopped them to come in and say hi to Vince and everything, and people gave shout outs, and it was just fun to do that. And then we got a chance to just rub shoulders, and Makael got to dance with Mary J. Blige, and me and Gaga was talking about how drunk we each other was.
Okay,
I got to meet her little friend. You had LL Cool J and Tyrese just busting it up on one side of the room while T.I. and Tiny was talking. They was talking to everybody. I got a chance to say
me. They was talking to me.
Because Makael was trying to, come on, we want to get this picture. No, I need T.I. by myself. Come
okay.
on.
Tiny, I'll get you later. Let me get you now.
But that weekend was just fun. And
what was one of the most memorable things that happened this past year for you?
For me, the most memorable would be, I do have to say, besides the celebrity standpoint, but from a fan standpoint, my 27th birthday party.
Oh.
My 27th birthday party, people came from everywhere. And I mean everywhere. LA, Atlanta, Detroit, New York. People drove up from Baltimore, the DC, the whole DMV area. People came, that's probably said New York. People came from New York. And then, what kept it all off was that Angel posted it on ConcreteLoop.com. And Tamar, because Tamar came through the party. Amber Rose was there. So, we had celebrities, we had the fans, we had the drinks. The love was just incredible. The food was good. Shout out to Brandon's sister for making that macaroni and cheese. That's one of my that's probably my top pick memory. Just and being able to share that with the fans. I really enjoyed that, and then that let me see how much power we really had. Like you don't think you have a pull, but you really do. You really do. What would you say yours is?
I have a few. My first one would be when the day I said have several seats. Remember that video? And I never would have known that it would blow up the way it did.
It blew up.
It blew up to the point where people was like, "Oh no, he didn't make that up. Tamar made that up." And I couldn't help it. I said, "You know what? If that's what they want to believe, then fine, go ahead." But that was one moment for me. What was another moment for me? Another moment for me was when I finally got the confirmation from Beyonce when she said to me about how me and you be going in on people. You. She was really talking about you. But she kept me cute and said, "Yeah, you and your friend."
Well, I don't even know that number. Do you know that number?
No.
Okay. I'll call it back later, especially didn't even message. You know what?
I'm not finished.
Throw that here, bitch. Okay. All right, I know that's right.
Yeah, that was another memorable moment. Then coming into 2012, and then coming into 2012, I'm trying to think of what happened to us. Oh, of course, the birthday party with us going to LA to go. Tamar's birthday party. Me dancing with Mary J. Blige and Tony Braxton, and that was just like
That was just fun.
That was epic. Me, Tamar, and Mary J. Blige, the three of us in a circle dancing. I'm like, wait, is this for real? I'm like that little boy in the backseat of that car. Is this real life?
Mm-hmm.
But it was. For that one night, it was real life. What else? What else? Because it's a lot to happen.
It's a lot.
Oh, this was a big moment for me. Okay? This is a really big moment for me because I'm really proud of myself. Two big moments. No, one, no, two. But one is a little bit bigger than the other. And that is our interview with Little Mo and Luke James. Because of the fact that I have been trying to get Little Mo on the Skorpion show for so long that I had went through this whole process before we actually got her on. I had went through this whole process with her assistant who...
No.
Well, because, I mean, we were talking and then the conversations kind of ended.
Yeah,
and then it was like a whole month or two that went by before... You know, and I'm like, well, what the happened? And then when I finally got Little Mo and she followed me and then we started DMing each other, I was like, oh my God, like, this is really going to happen. So that was a big moment because meeting her was just like, wow, like, this is somebody that we grew up with in high school and then she was just so, like, real and down to earth. And then our praise break together, that was epic. Oh, I'm sorry. And then another epic moment for me was, or a memorable moment for me was when we got Luke James on the show. Because Luke James, ever since I had seen him back in February, I was just like, we gotta get this guy on the show. And then for it to become a reality, but not only it becoming a reality, but to actually have him come up to me at Revel and say, yo, I want to be on, I was just like, wow, like, is that how easy it is? That was epic, because, you know, he was real nice and he was just really cool. Did you see on 106 Apart when he closed it? He was really good, and I can't find that performance. Somebody has to send me that performance.
That's a BET probably took it off. You probably got to go BET.com.
Yeah. Another memorable moment, and I'm done, is us interviewing Brandy. Because that was just like, that was like epic times 5. Like, to have Brandy, this girl that we all grew up with when we were all young, we all listened to her songs, we all have her music, we all watched her hit television show, and to have her on our show, us interviewing her and her wanting us to interview her, and then that was like really, really epic. And then our special moment, which a lot of people said on my part was fake.
Could you apologize?
Yeah, a lot of people said, "Oh, I was being fake because I apologized to her."
I don't understand that.
I don't understand.
At all.
But you know, you can't please everybody, so I didn't even bother to get upset. So I was just like, okay, well, they said I was fake. As long as Brandy knew where my heart was at. But I think that they kind of misinterpreted the apology of what I was apologizing for, rather than. But it's all right, because
it's all right.
It's all right,
because
at the end of the day, I had to tell somebody. Because at the end of the day, we still got her on this show. Get your life. You better get it.
I think one of my other favorite moments, because you know I'm not the king of quotes on our show, but those heart to hearts.
Oh yeah, that was. Oh wait, the heart to heart started this. Season.
That season. Yeah.
You know, one of my all-time favorite heart to heart. You know what? No, my all-time favorite heart to heart that you ever did on this show was the first heart to heart you ever did was with Gloria.
No, I thought it was Beyonce.
No. The heart to heart where you like zoomed in.
all the way in.
Yeah. Because when you did that heart to heart, you actually said the words heart to heart, and then that was the same video where I said have several seeds. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's the same video, because that's the video where I went off on Aunt Viv, and I think that's all in that one video.
I gotta go back
because that's when you were talking about Vegas. You were talking about Vegas, and that's when I said to have several seats, and then we went into the whole Basketball Wives LA, and I think that's all in that one video. But my God, when you told Gloria, when you were going off on Gloria, and you said, I will never forget these words. You said, Gloria, you need to have a heart to heart with your husband before I have a heart to heart with you. And then you zoomed the camera in and had the heart to heart, and I was just like, yes. At that moment, that was the funniest thing I think I had ever heard you say, and so that's why I remember it so well, because it was just so funny to me.
I'm just glad, we did the heart to hearts, and then one heart to heart, we actually got a response. You know?
Which one, Olivia?
Some ratchet bitch from Atlanta. You know?
Oh. But the Olivia Heart to Heart was classic too.
Yes.
Because you read
and I got blocked.
And you got blocked.
And I got blocked.
That was
the second time.
Classic Heart to Heart.
But it was needed. And what people need to understand is when I give a heart to heart, it's really from my heart. I'm telling you what somebody who you know would tell you this. If they love you, they would tell you the true tea, the true.
Or you're telling her what a fan should say, not someone who's fanning because,
yeah, because girl,
then behind closed doors, it's like,
she talking about her getting this damn deal. Where the fuck is the singles at? Like, what are you doing?
You know what another heart to heart that you had was classic? Nene. When you read her about
that
the
was before I even did heart to hearts. That was just a girl. Let me tell you one motherfucking thing. You don't be talking about no LaToya Jackson. You don't be going off of no. That's a Jackson.
We're
talking about. Well, I say everybody wants to be a Jackson. Ain't nobody trying to be no leak girl. Bye. No Nene leak girl. But it's the praise breaks. Something else I want to say is that we have talked about God a whole lot on this past year, and I'm glad that people are not trying to be like, oh, y'all need to stop talking like that and talking about God, and you get that from time to time, but it's not heavy. So I appreciate those that just allow us to give praise, because that's what I want to do. But I don't know if I'm gonna be, dancing down the aisles and all of that, even though sometimes I want to. But
it's cool.
I'm glad that we recognize some more.
Over this past year, I have learned to really, 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 really hold my tongue with a lot of things. And so as we grow and grow and grow, even though there are times where some people just irk the hell out of me when it comes to what we do and what we say on this show, like our last video that we did, which really irked the hell out of me in our comments. And I responded to one person, but I didn't respond to the rest of the people. I just responded to that one person, where we were talking about the whole Abraham Lincoln and who freed the slaves.
Oh my God!
And then a whole bunch of people went, well, Abraham Lincoln didn't really free the slaves. And then one person went into the whole, he didn't really want to free the slaves. And I was just like, oh my God, are you guys really going back and forth about that? Like stuff like that, you just be like, are y'all serious?
Well, I done got criticized a lot for blocking people this past. Let me tell y'all something. This is why I block. I just got to get this out. What we say about people, we're not actually saying it to them. If they were in our face, I would have a better way of saying it besides being rude. But because this is my platform, our platform, we get to say how we say it, when we want to say it, where we want to say it. Now, if I go to tweet that person, I'm still not going to be rude about it. Not unless they really tick me off like some of the reality stars do. I got to tweet them and tell them how I feel. And if they block me, they have every right to block me, So I can't get mad and up in arms because you said something they didn't like and you didn't say it tactfully. So, if I was to talk to Makael like, bitch, where the fuck you think you going? Your response is not going to be a good response to that. You be like, who the fuck you think you talking to? Now if I say, Makael, where you going? His response is going to be more polite. So, if you're leaving comments that's rude, I'm not going to read it like it's supposed to be, fly over top of, honey. No. If you're cursing me out or cursing Makael out, saying something that's out of line, you just get blocked. Then don't write me on Twitter asking why you got blocked. If Makael blocked you, don't write me paragraphs on why I think I should tell Makael to unblock you. If you got blocked for a reason. We're not going around just blocking people because the sky is blue. We don't do that. Oh, look at that bird.
It's a robin.
Wow, that's a pretty bird.
I just said what it was.
A pretty robin, a pretty bird.
Aww, that's so cute.
I knew I seen something out the corner of my eye. So yeah, we're not like that. But people say, oh, you just can't take criticism. It's not about not being able to take criticism. If you write me in the right way, I can take it. And people always love to try to give their advice. Oh, well, you Your show would be better if you did this in HD and
I saw
because
the
so
comment
and so
like that. I
did
didn't
they
understand
shit in HD. And I said, this is Skorpion show. We're in our lane. Let us do us. Do you? People don't understand how. And first of all, my camera is an HD camera. This camera is $800. But what people don't understand is that when we get on this
We're
camera,
in HD.
we record in HD.
I don't feel HD.
Hey,
I'm just saying.
what people don't understand is it takes a long time. If I transfer this to my computer in HD, that's going to take a couple hours. Then I have to edit it in HD, which is going to take another couple hours. Then I have to upload it to YouTube, which is going to take another couple hours. So that's why I don't do the HD. I tried it. Takes too long. Takes too long. We getting our point across. You enjoy what we're doing. It's just that the quality is not in HD. But we have come a long way from what our old video quality used to be. I'm talking broken microphones, static sounds, real grainy pictures. Like, we don't even have that on our show anymore.
Those people who were saying something about the HD clearly were not around for the first year or two of the Skorpion show.
But I tell you one thing.
When we were recording from that computer and that little ass camera and that little microphone that if we went like this, you couldn't hear nothing we said. So we had to get
don't
close
shake
up
the
to
table.
it,
This bitch shaking the table.
Staticking.
The table, the screen is
Because
going to shake.
when he starts yelling, it gets real loud and it starts staticking. They weren't around for those days. So these videos right here, even though they may not be in HD, they are a blessing. Not only to y'all, but to us. Because we look better and we sound better. And you can hear everything we say. Because let me tell you something. Go back to the 2008 videos. Tell you, like, wait, I can't hear nothing they saying. What are they saying?
Okay.
But people still watch.
Yeah,
Isn't that amazing?
Yes.
People still watch.
But wait, remember how when you said to make sure that the volume was turned up all the way? You like, Kevin, did you check the volume? You got the volume up?
No. I remember the comments when people would still watch and they would say, I really couldn't hear nothing y'all was saying because it was staticky. Y'all need to invest in a new microphone. But I still watched and I still thumbs up. And it was like, those were dedicated people.
But I tell y'all, if y'all want us to have that $3,000 camera, feel free to donate whatever you want to the Skorpion Show at yahoo.com through PayPal.
That's all you gotta say.
Yes.
The next time somebody leave a comment like that, don't even go into this whole I'm not them, this is the Skorpion Show, I do my own thing. Just simply say, if you'd like to donate, this is where you can donate. And leave it at that. Because I read those comments when people say that, I just shake my head and I keep scrolling down. I be in my bed like this. Because I told y'all before, I do read the comments. I be in my bed laying just like this, reading stuff, and I just be like, Some of the stuff I say out loud in my room, y'all don't need to know. But some of y'all names, I be like, here go this again.
Sometimes y'all get me together, and sometimes y'all get him together. And sometimes it's needed, you know, but there's gonna be no bitch.
What are we gonna do?
Okay,
4 years later, we're still here.
Damn.
And guess what? We ain't going nowhere.
If I got I'm about to start some petitions.
I thought you were going to say I'm about to start stripping.
No, girl. This is, at this point of how much weight I've gained. See, some of y'all it's the clothes that I wear.
Wait, what about insanity? Because everybody seems to do insanity and it seems to work. I need to hop on the insanity
It does
train.
work, but
I thought you were still doing it.
I don't have the time. I don't have time.
You don't have the time for nothing.
Makael, I've been look, y'all don't understand. This whole summer I've just been go. Sunday, had come back from New York. I was tired. I went out. Monday, had to do a video with Makael, and I did something.
Well, you sure
else.
do have the time to go out.
I had to edit, and then I couldn't even sleep. Tuesday, I had to get up early, go to New York to go see Brandy. I didn't get home till 12 o'clock. Today, I was trying to find my ID. Come to find out, they said I had left my ID and my credit card in the bathroom. So I tore my whole room up looking for it. Come to find out, somebody put it in the medicine cabinet. Then I'm trying to get myself ready for Makael to come. Dennis tells us, happy birthday, Dennis, by the way. We're going to get to you in a second. He's going to say, oh, you got to get dressed up. I'm like, dressed up? She's like, yeah, I don't want no jeans or no sneakers, so please don't wear that to the dinner tonight.
Don't come like that.
So I'm up here washing clothes, going through all my old winter clothes, because, you know, I don't really dress up clothes in the wintertime. So, and I didn't have time to run and go buy something new. So it's just that I just been busy. Tomorrow, I got to get up and go try to get my birth certificate, because I had lost my passport. So now I got to sit down there in customs probably to try to get my damn ID. So, I mean my passport. So there's just so much going on with me, y'all. Y'all just don't understand, but I still making an effort to put those videos out for y'all. You know, I'm never too busy for a video. I will tell y'all that. But I've been a busy effort for the past couple days. And I want to remain busy. And as long as I be busy, I'll have something to do. And one thing I want to be busy at is making money. I want to make some more money. Don't you want to make more money? Okay.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't. You want to text. I want to make money. I ain't got time for all of that. I want to make some extra money. I want to make more money. And I'm glad that you guys are buying Skorpion Show t-shirts. That was like another big goal that we finally made happen after saying all of this time. The shirts are coming, the shirts are coming, the shirts are coming, the shirts are coming. The shirts are finally here. And we are like 5 sales away from actually having 200 sales. And the problem with that is, I don't see anybody else tweeting us their shirts. I would love to see you guys in the shirts. I want to see more pictures. Because we done sold maybe close to 300 shirts. But again, almost 5 orders. So you know some people like to buy extra stuff. So please take pictures with your merchandise so I can have you in the beginning of the Skorpion Show stuff. So I can, you know, have your pretty face out there, get your hair done, whatever, and our merchandise. Another thing that I did today, I'm so busy. I started our AIDS Walk Philly thing.
What, t-shirt?
Not the t-shirts. I'm trying to get. I'm gonna get Spreadshirt to do those. But I started like the Team Skorpion Show thing. So whoever wants to walk, the date is October 21st, and the walk starts at 9 a.m.
Oh, I can't go.
What are you gonna be October 21st?
That's my church anniversary, and I'm a part of the committee.
They tried it.
You didn't tell me it was the 23rd.
I just found out. Excuse me.
Yeah, I can't go because I'm a part of the anniversary committee. We the ones set the damn anniversary up.
But look, after we do that walk, we're gonna walk to Makael's church.
Wait, see, look. You tried it. See, the 21st.
I told you, the 3rd Sunday in October. Your church gonna have to change that day.
I gotta be there all day too. Oh, because you know we're gonna be honoring some of the members who've been there for
50
plus years, including Mother Rivers. Oh, y'all should walk to church. But so many people come to meet Mother Rivers. And poor Dom, he came and he couldn't meet her because she wasn't there that day.
Oh, that Sunday?
Yes, but she was sure there this past Sunday. I got there a little early because I thought something was going on, but it's actually this Sunday coming up. And then I was like, oh wait, I'm too early. So let me just go and drop these bags off at your house. And that's when I brought this up to you. And as I was pulling off, she was pulling up parking. I said, look at her. Not sleep. Because you know she falls asleep with the drop in the head. Ouch. Something's wrong with my phone. Oh, so wait, go ahead. Talk about Dennis.
Wait. So the AIDS Walk is...
I'm sorry.
It's October 21st, 2012. If you want to be a part of the team is Team Skorpion Show. They did give me a number. Hold on. If you want to find me by the number, because she did spell the name wrong and she fixed it. And some people have made some donations today, and I want to say thank you for doing that.
What are they donating to?
Just donating to the our team. So my team, I want to raise $2,000. So far we had put up
the team for
Team Skorpion Show
to give to
the AIDS Walk.
The AIDS Walk, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, you raised $2,000 already?
No, I want to raise.
I was about to say, wait, what are you doing that I ain't doing?
I want to raise $2,000.
Okay.
You could do. Our team number is 4390. So please register. The link is going to be inside the more info box if you want to register, or if you can't make it and you want to donate some money. I have the link down there for you too, so you can donate. So you know, I'm really trying to start doing a lot of giving back to the community, as y'all found out in the previous video. So I can't wait to do this walk. Rain or shine, the walk goes on. That's right. So it doesn't matter what's going on, what's going on with the weather, the walk still happens. So I hope you guys join me on, now, you know, since Makael can't come, on
I know,
October
I'm
21st.
sorry. I didn't realize that was the day. But I mean, y'all guys are going to be doing that for AIDS, and I'm going to be doing something special for my church.
Yeah. But if I get the time to walk to Makael's, get a ride to Makael's church, I'm going to show up. Because the walk is at 9, the walk is over at 12. It's like a 3-hour walk, yeah. 7.5 miles.
See, if I didn't have to go to church that day, I would come, but I have to go because I have to be there all day because we have to help set up everything. Because the banquet is immediately after service, so it's like...
But we understand.
Yeah, I can't be the only one not there because they're going to look at me like, well, how are you going to be a part of this and you wasn't even here? Because then I have to curse somebody out in church.
So yeah, so today is Dennis.
And we don't want that to happen.
Today is Dennis' 25th birthday. Like, with my Dennis is like my new best friend. Dennis, like, I love Dennis, and we talked about this recently. How I did prejudge Dennis because he had a tattoo on his eye. I'm like, ain't nobody got time for that. Like, I'm not gonna be his friend. Like, I don't know him like that. That's just gonna be Brandon's friend. But we went out in October. This is like a couple days after Brandon's birthday. We went out, and when we went out, I really got to know him. Like, talked to him and found out why the fuck he had so many tattoos and everything. Like, we just talked over drinks and talked over drink. And I said, Dennis is cool as fuck. And we've been cool as fuck ever since. Like, we talk about stuff. Dennis ain't afraid to put me in my place. And those are the type of friends I need. You know, somebody that's not going to be no bitch. And, you know, tell me that I'm not doing something right. You know, so that's what I love about Dennis. He's never afraid to do that. And he's just a great friend. He's always there when I need him. So, Dennis, happy 25th birthday. Now I gotta go run downstairs and check to see if them clothes is finished so I can put them in the dryer so I can dry my clothes so I can be all dressed up for your party. Because, you know, Dennis gonna text us saying we gotta be dressed up. Like,
now this is the shade. So, you know, Dennis didn't invite me to his party. So I told y'all in our last video I was gonna say something to him about it. Which I did. Because when I say I'm gonna do something, I do.
right.
So then he texted me back and he was just like, you know, oh no, it's not like that. I apologize. You know, this is the third. I said, it's all right. You know, I want to come to you. I didn't want to come to your party anyway.
No.
So, you know, he was like, if you want to come, you're more than welcome to come. You can still come. You know, he was just explaining to me about the whole limitations of the restaurant and everything like that. That's fine. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. So, now he said that I can come if I want to come. But just now, sitting here with Kevin before we started recording, Kevin got a text. Or no, Kevin, when I came in Kevin's room, Kevin was in here looking for clothes to wear for tonight. And it dawned on me that Dennis invited me to his party, but he did not tell me that you had to get dressed up. So just imagine if I had decided to come to the party with my regular clothes on. Dennis was trying to set me up for failure. You won't get me. You think you're slick, don't you? You do. Dennis, don't try me, okay? I've been there and I've done that. You are the one that are 2 swings short of a place at, okay?
Oh, we didn't even talk about this.
What?
What was so ironic is y'all remember at the it was probably like the beginning of this year or the end of the last year, there was this big YouTube video about me by Mr. King. 101. He read me from A to Z.
And back
and talk about how I screw everybody
and every city you go to.
Okay,
that's what he said.
That's what he said.
That was the memorable part.
Okay,
you screw everybody.
Everybody know. Well, that's what he said. Because that ain't true. But, you know, he went off.
For 40 days.
40 days and 40 nights.
Right.
So then he wrote me an email. He did write me an email on Facebook. And he apologized. I act like I ain't see it. A couple months later, he wrote me again. And I replied. No, a couple months went by. And I replied. Let me tell you how funny God is.
Whoa! So, God is so funny. Oh, I'm going to tell you how God's so funny. Because I saved it. Ooh.
So I goes to 106 & Park yesterday.
Where is it at?
You know. Wait. So I goes to 106 & Park.
Oh, he's
and
funny.
I know I see him. But I act like I ain't see him. So,
what did you say in your head? Like, oh my God.
I said, oh my God. What is he going to say? I said no. So he was sitting next to me. He talked to me while we was there. He said something. So I said, oh, you going to beat me up now? Said, you going to beat me up now? He said, no, it's not even like that. It's not even like that.
I'm surprised
So
because
that-
if anything, you should have been the aggressor. Like, excuse me,
No.
weren't you the one on saying? No, I don't mean you should have started,
yeah.
but I'm just saying, you know, because it seems like you were more so playing the role that he should have been playing.
Mm-hmm. So I let it go. I mean, we talked or whatever. He apologized again, and then all of a sudden we go upstairs. Come to find out, he got to the front because the Brandy's fans was going off, and then me, Wes, Devin, my friend, I think Ibrahim, and Eddie, we goes up there. They tell us where to sit, and he is sitting right in front of me, holding up his Brandy sign. If y'all seen the Brandy sign on TV, show him that picture.
Well, he's not holding up the sign.
No, I know, but
he's.
But you made sure you paused your TV.
I didn't do that. Somebody said it to me. I told you once I mentioned it. Everybody hit me and was like, "Oh, that is him," and he started singing it. Chad, I gotta make sure I'm certain nothing.
Okay.
Okay.
I was telling him that yesterday.
Wait, look, wait, hold on, let the focus in. Okay, so that's Mr. King with the hat. That's the one that made that video about Kevin saying all that stuff, saying that Kevin sleeps around with everybody in every places he do. And then there's and then there's Kevin in the back.
See, Makael just tried me, but I ain't talking about him. When he was just left the city.
What city? I don't leave no city.
Y'all know what city we was in together.
I don't leave no city untouched.
Okay.
Say that.
Okay. This some girl gonna have the nerve to tweet Makael today. He gonna retweet her. Talking about, I never hear Makael talk about his sex life. He is really proud of something. I said, girl, you just not watching the right videos. Cause clearly.
I don't talk about my sex life. I don't talk about my sex life because I don't have a sex life.
Well,
I can't talk about something I don't have.
yes.
I don't have
Just
a sex
because
life.
you're not in a relationship don't mean nobody ain't having sex, okay?
No, I'm not. At least I'm not going all the way. I don't play that going all the way stuff if I'm not in a relationship. No.
That's what he say on camera.
And that's what I'm supposed to say.
All right.
Okay. You can learn the thing too.
I don't need to learn.
Not according to Mr. King.
Hey,
According to Mr. King.
I don't.
You spread juice. You lay it low and spread it wide.
If I do, it's my business who I do it with. But why would I have to go to other cities and I got Philly right here? I can do what I want,
Well, maybe we didn't have them all.
Hey, I ain't have everybody. Yet.
I don't want nobody here.
And that's the main thing. It is good people, but
they be like, why you? What you think you too good?
No, you think I'm too good. That's why
you think I'm too good. That's why you saying that. Because those words ain't never uttered out of my mouth. You ain't never heard me say I'm too good to date somebody in Philly. I just don't want to date nobody here. That's all.
But I'm glad that we don't tell y'all everything about our dating life, but I don't mind discussing.
Yeah.
I really don't mind that because I think that draws y'all into us. I'm not saying that we're not regular people, but it makes us see that we just like y'all. Because I am just like y'all. Shit, I still live at home just like y'all.
Well,
I'm
not like y'all. Because I ain't telling y'all my damn business.
But no, you don't got to tell all your business, no. But sometimes I feel like I have to get it. I don't know why I feel like I got to get it out. If I'm happy, I got to tell the world I'm happy. But this week was a lesson learned. It was a big lesson learned. To just shut the fuck up and you don't tell nobody unless they're Brandon or Dennis. Otherwise, you can't tell nobody anything. So, I learned a big lesson. But yeah, I also want to give some shout outs to my good girlfriend Kelly Rowland. Who I seen on the Chris Brown tour. I want to give a shout out to her assistant Susan. Shout out to Susan.
Was that the last time you saw her? On the tour?
Yeah, that's the last time I seen her. But we was doing the little X Factor thing last year with the UK. We really. I want to try to. We need. If you're from the UK, can you please start sending us stuff to talk about that's going on in the UK? Because I would love to talk about some of y'all drama, or if y'all have a reality show that's on YouTube, I would love to see something different than what's over here. So just let us know. I want to give a shout out to Michelle because she gave me some good advice over the past year. Who else? It's so many that you can't even remember it. I need to start writing all of this down. Just all the celebrities that show us love for this past year. definitely got to get Missy Elliott on the show. Got to get Missy Elliott on this show.
That's your job. Because you want to have a good girlfriend.
Yeah,
so
like this. Yeah. I could picture me and Missy just having.
I got Luke James and Lil Mo, so now your job is.
You know who I'm getting? Definitely getting Missy and Jack A, who celebrated her birthday yesterday. Happy birthday
the three
to
people
her.
that you have to get: you, Missy, Kelly, and Jackie Harry.
Yes.
Because those are your three good girlfriends.
And I couldn't believe that Jack A. When y'all know when I had my little Twitter incident when I tweeted my nipples thing, she DM'd me, and ever since she DM'd me, we've been cool ever since then.
What did she say?
She's like, "Oh, I owe you a spanking when I meet you," or something like that. I said, for that DM, you got to you got to follow me.
You know what? And you know what? She's not as big, big. But that's, to me, she's big in, because 227 was just really, really classic among the African American community. It may not have been as big as the Cosbys or as big as the Jeffersons, but in the African American community, that was a pretty popular TV show. And she was also on Sister,
yeah.
Like, this is Jackie Harry, or Jack A.
Yeah, that's right. Because the weird thing about that was,
I would love to get her on the show.
I was watching 227 on YouTube like that whole week, and then I finally got a chance to see it on the Xbox on some can't remember the name of it, but yeah, I've just been watching it, and now it comes on Centric during the day. So I realized that show is really funny, and Mary and Sandra be reading each other for days. So that's like one of the reasons why I really got into the show. But shout out to Jack A.
I got this. I keep having this. You know how when I told you that when we were talking about God, when God talks to you, you need to listen. Well, I don't know if it's God, because the voice I'm not hearing loud enough. It's like a little tiny whisper. I'm waiting for it to be real loud for me to hear it. But within the next year, this voice keeps telling me we're gonna have who on the show.
Well, Beyonce.
I keep hearing this voice, and I'm like,
you sure Beyonce want me in the room?
Oh yeah, she's.
Alright.
You know threat time. She looks.
Wait.
She looks at you like the other girls.
Talk about Beyonce right quick.
I don't want to talk about Beyonce right now.
I'll be right back.
Oh my
Give me
God.
1 minute.
Okay.
Damn, give me 1 minute.
So, while Kevin is gone, I'm going to take over the Skorpion show by myself. So, oh wait, let me come closer. Look at. Come here, people. Child. Let's go through my phone. Because Kevin got that lock on. Oh, look what's my screensaver on my phone. No, it's not Beyonce. It's me and Brandy. Isn't that a cute picture? Look at my nails. I need to get my nails done. Again. I just got them done. Yes, I get my nails and my feet done. Yes. And what? Anyway, yeah. So let me go through my phone real quick so y'all can see this picture. Look at her. Foxy Brown. Now I know Foxy Brown can't hear, but I did not know she couldn't see. Cause this outfit, I don't think Stevie Wonder would pick this outfit out. She looks a hot, horrid mess. Then she got the nerve to be knock-kneaded, which makes it even more worse. And then her knees are black.
You gonna leave Foxy Mama?
Oh, he's back.
See, I changed the subject.
Foxy Browns with an S.
Foxy is the truth. Foxy. No, but
I didn't say she wasn't the truth. But this outfit is not the truth. This outfit is the wrong. Look at that. That's like a baby. That's like a too small bathing suit. Come on, Foxy. Who told you to put that on?
I heard Lil
No.
Kim,
Who helped you put that on? Because somebody had to help her put that on.
Who no? No, my thing is, Nicki Minaj has some choice words when she praised Foxy, but Lil Kim is just, you can't take nothing away from Lil Kim, Nicki Minaj.
But Nicki Minaj knows that, but Nicki Minaj was trying to be smart.
And I'm so tired of talking about that thing.
And we're not going to talk about it.
No, but Foxy Brown, like, girl, you ain't released an album in 12 years. 12 years. I don't know what to say about her. Like, nobody's checking for her. Like, nobody really brings up her name when it comes to the rap stuff. nobody really talks about her. I'm not saying she's forgettable, because she definitely had some hits. The first rap album I listened to was her album, China Doll, or China White. Was it China Doll? Might have been China Doll. But she had a song called China White. But that's the first female rap album I listened to, and I like the first hip hop album I listened to. I loved it. But Missy Elliott is my girl. Missy Elliott took over from there. And it's always been about Missy Elliott, because Missy's about partying, having a good time, blah, 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 blah. But Foxy, girl, you been selling this Black Rose album for like 6 years, and it never seen the light of day. You supposed to do something with Def Jam. Like, girl, get it the fuck together. Like, you come out looking like that, Foxy would never do that. The real Foxy would never do that.
Somebody, I need to know who helped her put that on, because Kevin, she couldn't. She did not put that on by herself. As tight as that is around her,
Her coochie.
I have a hard time putting on certain clothes, so I know she had a hard time putting that on.
What you have a hard time putting on?
Some of my jeans, because you know my hips and everything is big. Like, I have.
I've noticed this summer I've gained some weight. But I like that y'all say I look smaller. I like that.
Nice.
But I don't look smaller. I can tell y'all for sure.
Look at this.
You want me to see this again? Let me see what else I have.
You started scrolling, bitch! You tried that! Oh!
I know something.
Oh, but it is.
Okay.
I'm single.
know. And I'm single, too.
I can have all types of shit in my phone. But when I get unsingle, it all got to go away.
Just put that in a private folder.
No, I don't even want it in no private folder.
Okay.
No, because I still think that, no.
So
Because I don't ever want somebody that I'm talking to ask, can they hold my phone? And then I'll be like, let me see. And then they see a private folder, and then they're like, what's the password to this? And then I don't want to do, you know, because then that's opening up a can of worms that you don't want open. So just get rid of it, that's all. And why you need to have something like that anyway when you got the real thing sitting next to you?
You're right. But hey, sometimes you just want to just keep it in your phone.
That's
and
true.
You don't want to delete it.
That's true, but nah.
And my phone, I got the type of program where somebody try to break into the damn password, it takes a picture of them while they trying to get in the phone.
Do you really?
And they get it wrong.
Do you really?
Yeah, from my little sex phone. I'm trying from my private phone. This bitch lied.
I told you I had Chinese food.
No, you.
Sorry.
Nasty bitch.
Sorry.
Keep that over there.
It don't stink.
I hope not. So.
No, it doesn't. Smell. Do you smell anything?
I don't want to sniff right now.
Sniff. It doesn't.
I don't want to sniff.
I'm telling you, it doesn't stink. If it stunk, I would say, "Ooh, it stinks."
So, you guys, it's been an incredible 4 years. The 5th year, we gotta make some noise.
Do you want to say something real quick about
noise.
Evelyn and Chad?
We gotta make some noise, okay?
Did you listen to
Do I gotta
911?
bust Makael in his head for us to get a little press around here?
Did you listen to the 911 tape?
Yes, but the neighbor said we got a high profile.
And you can hear Evelyn in the background.
Oh, I hear Evelyn in the background.
You ain't hear her?
No, what she was saying in the background?
You get like when the neighbor was asking her. Did you listen to the? You ain't listened to the whole video.
It was
Then.
like 4 minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't hear Evelyn. I heard
Oh, you
her.
must ain't have it up all the way.
I heard
Because me and
her.
my coworker had the volume all the way up in our office. Okay, and didn't care who was walking by because as he's talking, the officer that he's talking to is asking him questions, and so therefore he's asking the guy questions that the guy don't know the answers to. So he's asking Evelyn, and you can hear Evelyn, like you clearly hear her say she's 36 when the guy asks, "Well, how old are you?"
Oh, that's her.
And then,
that's still her YouTube age, 36.
Yeah, and then when the police dispatcher asked what was Chad wearing, and you can hear Evelyn saying he had on like gray pants and a white t-shirt or a t-shirt or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, so he did beat her up. You know, Chad beat her up.
Kudos to her though.
Yeah,
Even
I'm glad.
you know what? Me and my coworker were saying this today. Now, yes, Evelyn, I do believe that this is karma. Because a lot of people were saying this. They were saying it on the radio too. Evelyn did so much shady stuff and she was so mean and so nasty to those girls on Basketball Wives that eventually something was bound to turn around and happen to her. I don't condone what happened to her. It was sad that it happened, but I do believe that this is karma. But I will say that I am glad that she left when she did.
Yeah.
Because I don't think that Chad was always abusive to her because I don't think she stayed. I also do think that what happened between them on Saturday or Sunday was something serious. Because I doubt because the neighbor said in the video on the 911 call that he wasn't even home, and when he pulled up to his house, Evelyn was standing there. So that her ass was scared, and she didn't want to go back home. So whatever happened in that house or in that car, Chad must have scared her to bits.
I didn't know you can headbutt somebody and cause a
That's
cut
what.
like
But
that.
my coworker said you can, because she said if you do it hard enough, you can definitely,
'Cause it
the impact
breaks
of
the
it.
skin?
Yeah, the impact can definitely. And the neighbor kept saying that it looked like it did, like she was going to need some stitches. So it must have been an obvious, clear.
He must have thought he was playing football with Evelyn ass in that car. He must have thought that. But you know what?
I'm glad she got away.
Yeah, my main thing was
Well.
yesterday I kept looking at these tweets and I keep saying, oh, Evelyn's relationship didn't last longer than Kim Kardashian.
Well, what does
And
that
I just
matter?
wanted to say, you dumb motherfuckers. If someone was physically abused, why should they stay? Why would you even compare that marriage? You don't know what went on. I mean, I don't know what went on with Kim's relationship, but we definitely know what happened between Chad and with Chad and
Did you hear
Evelyn.
what Chris Humphries did?
What?
Sent Kanye West a subpoena
For what?
for, I guess, the divorce trial. a
Really?
hearing. But how about guess what he did?
What?
He sent it in a Nordstrom's box because he knew that they would open that.
Oh no!
Talk about
When was this?
Shady. It's go to the YBF. You read
Today?
I don't know if it was today or yesterday. Sent him a subpoena in a Nordstrom's box. He probably said, "I know these two queens is gonna open this box
Okay.
because they gonna think it's a gift." But that'll fuck them up.
Man, shut him up.
Once they open it up, that'll fuck them up. Okay.
Oh my God. That
Kanye
is
probably
crazy.
thought he had a new watch in that box. Kim probably was like, "Ooh, baby, when is this? When is this?"
Poor thing.
Poor thing. Chris Humphries, you get a kudos for that, because I'm going to try that in the past.
In the future?
In the future. I mean in the past. I should have tried it in the past. But I ain't got nobody's subpoena.
But you know, people was comparing Evelyn and Kim, and I'm glad Evelyn got out of that situation,
Yeah.
and instead of staying and keep getting her ass whooped because it's bound to happen again.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm just glad she got out of that situation. But some women do stay because they're scared or they feel they have nowhere to go, and that's the breadwinner. She did what you're supposed to do. You get the fuck up and bounce. Ain't nobody ain't worth your love. They got to beat the bang on you. If you love something like a television, you ain't gonna beat and bang on no fucking television. You're not gonna do that. So that's how you treat your woman. You treat them like you love them. That's what the word I'm trying to say. That they deserve your love, your caring, your nurturing, and you know that could be the woman of your children, your future children. You don't go beating up on that. And ladies, y'all have to know that. Fellas, y'all too. Don't be letting y'all women beat y'all the hell up. Don't think just because she's a woman, she ain't got no power to beat your ass. It's men getting their ass whooped by these women, and you ain't got to be with no woman beating and banging on you. You ain't got to go through that. Nobody should be getting beat and banged on at all. At all. It's not right. And you do have the right to tell if somebody's beating on your ass. Get the fuck up out of there.
I definitely say kudos to Evelyn for getting out of there when she did.
Exactly.
Because it could have gotten worse.
Yes.
But I do believe it was karma that came back around, because Evelyn, girl, you did a lot of, you throwing bottles at people, you telling people you gonna F them up.
Every time I see you.
Every time I see you, I'm a, what she say? She gonna
bash. Wait.
She
Oh my
just was
God.
really violent on that show. She was just really violent, like really violent. So, you know, maybe this incident has really brought her down to reality and like, look,
Maybe
you need
her
to-
and Jennifer go ahead. So good conversations. 'Cause
You know,
I can't-
that
I hope
Jennifer's
she's doing
ex-husband
basketball
Eric
vibes.
Williams, something is wrong with him.
Yeah.
Did you see him on Twitter?
I don't
He,
even
oh
follow
my
her.
God, I don't follow her either, but I'm just saying.
That's exactly how she was acting.
Yeah, like a heart. I mean, I couldn't believe the stuff she was tweeting to Evelyn. Like, Erica Williams, cut it out. You know?
You better say it.
Okay. Cut it out.
Erica Williams. Well, this has been a fun 4 years. Next year, make 5 years. Next year, y'all better come to the Skorpion Show cookout. Because we're going to celebrate 5 years. And next year, I might have...
That's a milestone, 5
Yeah,
years.
5 fucking years. Especially two gay men together doing a show. Huh!
And they sleep together?
And won't sleep together.
And won't sleep together? That should go in the Guinness Book of World Records. It really should. Because that's unheard of.
No,
It really is. Because you know how the girls get down.
And friends too.
Okay.
No. Should have said that. Girl, can you name a friend you haven't slept with?
Me?
Well,
Yeah, I can name friends I haven't slept with.
no, I'm not saying.
I can name friends I haven't slept with. I don't know about you.
No,
Because you just
that
gave me
ain't
that look like, it ain't none of my business. But that is one thing I won't have no problem with saying. I can name friends I ain't sleep with, and I ain't got too many friends. I don't sleep with friends.
Yes. Wait, before I take this.
I mean, cut up, but I don't sleep. So they say, no!
I might play with it.
I don't want to hear it! I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
So, yeah, what I want to do is like, one more thing, because I got this idea and I got to put it out there so it can happen. It's like Skorpion show shorts. So, you know, y'all know, because sometimes we be having these long breaks, and I don't want to keep taking all these long breaks, but when we got to do, we got to do, we got to do, we got to do. It's kind of like, you guys, I want you guys to, like, email topics through YouTube, like, that we can discuss, and that will be good topics. They don't have to be always gay topics, because, you know, they ain't what I like talking about all the time.
No, and that's not what we're going to talk about all the time. You know,
give us some
there's already
topics.
YouTubers out there that talk about gay stuff all the time. We're not one of them.
Shout out to Nuna.
Yeah.
So, well, that's what I'm talking about. So, but I'm glad that he's out there with the community. You know?
Let me tell you something. You got certain YouTubers that talk about certain things, and you got certain YouTubers that talk about other things.
Mm-hmm.
What Nunu do, what he does is what he does, and it works for him.
That's
If
right.
you guys want to hear YouTubers talk about gay topics and gay relationships and all that stuff all the time, then go over to Nunu's channel and tell him that we sent you.
Yeah.
If you guys want to hear about stuff that we talk about,
Man.
that maybe you Nunu or maybe other YouTubers may not talk about, then y'all come on over to us.
Mm-hmm.
But we are not going to harp on certain gay topics all the time just because Kevin is gay. We're not going to do that.
Oh!
Okay, so stop asking us that.
Yeah.
Now.
So it's gonna be like Skorpion show shorts where we'll probably do something at the video. We might record like a 10-minute video, but it's just probably less than that. I want to be 10 minutes or less, where we just talk, you know, just talking about a topic that you had so that it'll hold y'all over. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna work on getting my mom back on the show. Not with us though. Not with us. But
well, I think it was more classic with your mom on the show with us when we were downstairs and she was just randomly walking by saying something, not actually sitting there with us.
Yeah,
we gotta make a video.
Yeah, we gotta
downstairs.
we gotta get
go
back
back downstairs one day.
One day.
One day. Not all week. Cause I kind of got used to sitting up here.
Mm-hmm. Without all the interruptions.
Yeah, one day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And yeah, so she can have like an Ask Mama Skorpion segment, so that way y'all can interact with my mom that way. I don't know if I'm gonna do it live, like through Blog TV, or you know, just through the camera. But yeah, because some of y'all need that guidance. Because I know some of y'all, you know, they'll just need it, and I need it too. But yeah, I said that, you know, this has been really, I really love doing this. This is 4 years. If you really have a passion for blogging, you must have a passion for blogging to do this. Because if you don't, it's going to fail. If you're doing this just to make money, you're going to fail. You have to want to do this. Again, you have to love to do this. You have to have the passion to do this. That's why Tyra Banks tell you this all the time on America's Next Top Model. If you don't have the passion for it, it's not going to work out.
And Tyra Banks should know because she's been doing what she does
forever. Yeah.
And she's very successful at what she does. Anytime you can stop what you're doing to go to college, you and be living in the dorm rooms, you know Tyra Banks knows what she's talking about.
That's
okay?
Right. So, you know, if you want to do it, try it. Don't be afraid. That's one thing. Don't be afraid to get on camera and speak, because it took me a while. I didn't start out being great, you know, and that's how it's going to be with these interviews, upcoming interviews. I'm going to be great at that shit. I ain't started out being the best, but I will be.
I ain't started out being the best either. I still got a long way to go too.
No, but you are great at what you do when it comes to that. You are really, really good at that.
No, I'm good at holding a conversation with somebody.
And I'm glad you could do that, because I'm working on it.
You're good at holding a conversation with people too, you just don't know it yet. Because when me and you have cool conversations, I be into it.
With who?
Me and you. When you be telling me the tea about you and your friends, I be into it.
Because you're getting the tea.
That's my help. So no.
Shit, right here. I need your girl. This one thing.
I would have gotten my life. What? I'd have walked up to that table a whole new person.
Lionel sound like a whole new person when he came back on.
So was it just him and her, or like somebody else?
Him, Lionel, I think the other guy, and I don't know if his friend came.
That was so nice of Oprah to do that.
But I was just so like, bitch, she done took you to dinner now? Like,
Oprah got something planned for him.
Oh yeah, she better.
Not only him, but she must got something planned for the rest of them sitting at that table too.
Yep, I ain't leave this in your comments, Lionel, but you know how you have all those little video things at the end, like your little things? At the end, it's going to say Harpo Productions. Mark my words.
It is. Something's going to say it. And let me tell you something. Him making it on Harpo is just going to be another step for us to say, if he can do it, we can do it.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I did not know he went out to dinner with her.
Yeah. You'll find out more in that video.
Oh, I'm going to watch it because I'm just going, dinner? Because the first thing I would have asked Oprah, yes, I would have. I looked at her and said, who's paying?
Oh, no.
Who's flying the plane?
Okay.
Okay.
This is the 4 years, and so one more year makes 5. Yo, I can't wait to number 5. Number 5, I'm gonna be 40 pounds lighter.
Oh, come on.
Here we go. I'm just saying this. I'm naming it and I'm claiming. I said I'm claiming on this video. I'm claiming.
You ain't gonna be 40 pounds lighter drinking all that liquor.
Hey, I didn't say I was gonna keep drinking it for another year.
Child, please get your life.
Get your life.
Anybody who knows
Do
Kevin knows.
Because I would invite him to take Patron, but you know, Makael. So get your life. Get your life.
Communion.
Damn, that was good. So, thank y'all for watching, because without y'all, there is no Skorpion show. And y'all know that. Because if y'all ain't watching, anybody, I ain't got time to be putting out 2-hour videos. Nobody watching.
No, all jokes aside, I want to know what she paid with. Cash or with a card.
Why don't you text them?
I'm going to ask them. I'm going to say, Lionel, tell me right now, what did Oprah pay with? Did she slide her card out her wallet and slip it in there? She probably didn't even look at the check.
Okay.
Oh. Do you think Oprah ever looks at a check?
No, she probably said, child, bye.
What? No, she probably the type to be talking and they hand her the check and she probably be like, and you know, and hand it and don't even look. Well, that'll blow my mind.
Know what they
because I'll be sitting there like, well, ain't you gonna look at the check?
Now they gonna tell us everything.
He ain't gotta tell me nothing. All you gotta do is tell me if she paid with cash or with a card. That's all I'm gonna have to need to know. Okay.
Oprah's not carrying. Did you just fart?
No, I didn't just fart.
Oprah's not carrying no cash. You talking about Ralph Lauren food? Her favorite restaurant.
I wonder if it got the polo sign on it.
He just called it RL.
That's amazing.
You need to Google that.
All rich people. That must be restaurants that only rich people know about. Because I didn't know they had no restaurant.
But I didn't know that what you call them made vodka. Roberto Cavalli. I didn't even know they made vodka.
That's only one person.
Well, you know, it's a group. it's a brand. I didn't know. So that might take me another shot. Happy birthday, Dennis. Oh my goodness. To my 2 best friends. Today is just a weird day.
Oh, you got an hour.
I know. Huh?
You got an hour.
I'll be around and take a shot and run downtown. My best friend, Brandon, today was his last day of work. So, Brandon, shout out to you for leaving your job to actually go to school for a time. Congratulations to you for that. He got a scholarship to go to Cheney University, and it's all paid for.
Wow.
All he has to do is keep those fucking grades up, and if he fuck those grades up, I'll fuck him up.
What kind of scholarship is it?
I don't know. He got some type of grant where they pay for his room and board, and they pay for his class. That's out. I don't know what room and board is for real, but look, they're paying for everything, even his education.
You don't know what room and board is?
What's that? Food and.
Why? It's your room, and I guess the base board you sleep on.
Child.
I don't know.
they taking care of Brandon, so Brandon, congratulations to you. I love you so much. Do the damn thing. Do not fuck up, because again, I'm going to fuck you up if you fuck it up, in my RuPaul voice. Dennis, happy 25th birthday. I hope that everything you want and everything that you desire comes to you in your 25th year. I have to get ready to put, get myself dazzled all up. I'll Instagram the picture. I don't want to get off the camera, but thank y'all so much. Thank you.
Oprah and Lionel went to dinner.
Yes. Well, I can't wait till Beyonce take you to dinner.
Yeah, but I want Oprah to come too. Because I want Oprah to pay for all of us. Okay? No, I want Oprah and Beyonce to take me to dinner so I can sit there and watch them fight over who's going to pay for the bill.
They play rock, scissors, and paper to find out who's going to fucking pay for the bill.
Because guess what I'm going to be doing? Still eating while they doing it. Somebody pay for this. This food sure is good.
No, Jay-Z just going to pay for it.
I'll tell you who won't be paying for it. Me.
Because you're going to have it established by the time you get there, huh?
Not even...
You know we owe Michelle Williams dinner.
We do owe her dinner.
We do.
When she brings her ass back to Philly. Or New York.
We'll split the bill this time. Because you know you took care of all of us the last time.
You sure? That's what happens when you making that... when you make that money, okay? When you making that WNBA, that Destiny's Child NA, I took Matthew to court NA, got my residual checks NA, that Chicago on Broadway, that David Guetta A-Way. Okay, that's what happens when you make all that money. You can pay for everybody to go to food, dinner, okay? Oprah fucking Winfrey. Lionel can die and say that I had Oprah Winfrey pay for my dinner. Now, how many people can say that? Instead of him changing his Twitter name to Oprah Follows Me, it should be Oprah paid for my dinner.
But she ain't buying my car or flying to Australia.
I don't give a damn. She filled her stomach up, and that's better than filling up a gas tank.
Mind you, let me make you even more mad.
Okay.
Why him and Oprah talking about going hiking? She about to replace Gail with Lionel.
Let me tell you something, okay? She put food in his stomach and gonna put miles on his feet. Okay? Guess what? That'll fuck him up.
Yes.
Okay?
So
all you gotta do is